Welcome back to A Drop of Happy Entertainment Edition, your space for stress well living and entertainment. This is your drop of calm, clarity, joy, and fun. I'm your host, Wanda Toby, and this is going to be another review episode where we talk about Casa Amor. And the lesson, don't let your insecurities get the best of you. I know I have not done a show in a minute, like a week or so. Listen, life be lifing, but I had to. I had to come on here after that recoupling episode. Huh? So, as y'all know, my daughter, this is my first season watching this. And I would like to say I'm still being held hostage on the Love Island by my daughter. But if I'm being for real, I'm now hooked. I'm hooked like everyone else. So, before I dive into the recoupling drama, there's a lot that happened between my last post because I didn't do a show about it. I just did a blog post, so you can go check that out. But there's a lot that happened. I think that was like episode 18, and now we're on what, episode 21. So there's that. I was really annoyed. I was really annoyed with Titi and Parmida because the girls were trying to be respectful to them, was trying to be nice to them, even gave them some flowers at some point, right? And really not bring them into the drama. But somehow they felt compelled to jump in and say something when the girls were never addressing them, were never talking. They were strictly talking to the guys. But both of them, I just got the way I was so annoyed, because you spent a whole 1, 2, 3, a whole 3 days with these people. And now you think that you have the right to jump in and save them when they are getting what they deserve from the girls who spent a little bit longer time with them? Like who? Titi especially. She got on my last good nerve because truth be told, there was something about her that I wasn't feeling from the jump. From the jump. But let's get into the recoupling drama, shall we? Shall we? And please, for the love of everything that is holy, bring Carl back. Yeah. This is all I'm saying. Can we do that? Can we bring Carl back? Look, I have people texting me right now um about it. Can we bring Carl back? All right, so let me just talk about the couples because let me just talk about the one who's single. Let's start with that. Aniya. First of all, there's a lot of stuff about her online. There's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of whatever, whatever. I don't care. One, she's gorgeous. The body is tea. Clearly, I don't know much about makeup because I be thinking her makeup look good. Clearly, I don't know much about hair. I mean, I have locks for however long, but I be thinking her hair looks good. I mean, listen, she is gorgeous. She is tea. Like, she just, don't come for my girl, Anaya. Is she a little annoying at times? Yeah. I'm going to get into it, okay? Was she a dummy? Yes, she was a dummy. She wasn't strategic. She didn't do what she was supposed to do. And it really, really, really made me mad. Like, I really thought she was going to choose Carl. I really, mm, who, I really thought she was going to choose Carl. I really wanted her to choose Carl. I'm really upset that she did not choose Carl. I really thought that she was tired of doubting Casey, even though, yes, he was choosing her. I will give him that, right? But her doubts and her insecurities, she still had them in her head. And clearly, his actions did not allow her to quell those doubts. And clearly, what people were coming back to tell her did not allow her to quell those doubts. Because additionally, he should have just, it's the same thing with Sincere. He should have just told her, yeah, I do want to explore other people. He shouldn't have been a bitch. That's really what it is. He was a bitch. He couldn't just be like, listen, I'm really enjoying what I'm having with you, but I do want to explore and I want you to explore. Like, I'm really feeling you, but we're here to explore. Like, he could have just told her that. And had he told her that, I feel like she would have felt better about the situation. But that man lied to her. Because as soon as you got over to Casa, wherever, Amor, the switch up happened. Like Trinity said. And y'all know I love Trinity. Trinity is my girl real bad. She too cute and she feisty. I love me some Trinity. Really, really do. But I really feel like, oh, that's where I say Aniya was kind of getting on my nerves, and that's where I say where she was dumb. But that's also where I say she let her doubts and insecurities get into her head, like she said, and because of that, it made her make some stupid decisions. My girlfriend said also she's a little bit of a follower because everybody went before her and she saw them sticking by their man. I'm gonna stick beside him. She saw them sticking by her man, and my girlfriend's like, oh, she a follower too. She a follower too because that's why she stuck by her man. And what? What happened? What happened? So why would she continue to subject herself to all those doubts? Like again, I'm gonna reiterate. To me, she's a ridiculously beautiful woman, but a perfect example of how insecurities get in your own way. I don't know if she has like a low self-esteem, you know, maybe she could be a little bit more confident. I don't know, but there's definitely some insecurities. And as I said, the mixed messages from Casey did not do anything to quell those insecurities. And the other thing too, strategically, she should have picked Carl anyway. She should have picked Carl anyway because taking a page out of Kenzi's book, she still could have explored things with Casey, even if they were both coupled up. Okay, she should have picked Carl and been like, listen, maybe we'll find our way back together, maybe we won't, but I don't want to deal with this doubt. I don't want to deal with questioning you. And here I have this dude who is feeling me. And the thing, oh, let me tell y'all, when all the drama was happening, I felt like, and I might be being a little extra dramatic because your girl loves a little drama. Again, not my drama. But like when all that was going on, I felt like looking at Carl's face, like he was like he really felt pain for her. Am I being dramatic? Probably. But he really like felt, like his face. He was like, I feel like he really, So when they said you could bring, when they said you could bring, whatever they call back, you could bring a back bombshell, whatever you could bring it back. I was like, oh, okay, they need to bring Carl back because again, strategically, she could have had Carl still trying to talk with Casey or see what Casey's about or let Casey work for her, which he wouldn't have. We know he wouldn't have because Casey's a bitch. Yeah, yeah. So I really hope Carl comes back. The first, I hope he comes back. Again, when they said voting, I'm not voting, but my daughter is, and I was like, vote for Carl. I need you. I need you to vote for him. I need your friends to vote for him because I need him to come back. I need Carl to come back and for Casey to see how you really treat someone. Lord, I hope Carl is worth it though. Jesus. And honestly, Casey showed that at the end of the day, he did not give one piece of doo-doo about her. I want to say he showed he didn't care about her enough, but he went beyond and showed that he didn't really give a shit about her. He didn't give two shits about her. He didn't give one, two. He didn't give the grass that the poo poo is on about her. So that is it. And speaking of Casey and Titi, I just I'm not even mad. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not even mad that Casey coupled up with her because I feel like I was expecting it. I feel like all the other watchers were expecting it. I'm mad that Aniya did not pick Carl and couple up with Carl and leave him in the dust. That's why I'm mad. Okay? Again, he showed that he didn't care about Aniya like he was truly saying that he was caring about Aniya. He showed that he didn't. And I respect that he said he had to do it for him. I'll give him that. I respect that little piece. Because all you was doing shit for yourself. You just weren't being honest about it. I just wish it was with someone else. I wish it wasn't with TT because I do not like her. I do not care for her. Maybe saying I don't like her is strong because I don't know that girl from Adam, but I don't care from her. And I really did not care from her from the start. It's something about her that rubs me the wrong way. Okay. And I actually think if it wasn't for Aniya's insecurities, that she was like a better fit for him. Maybe not a better fit, but maybe Titi is his fit. Maybe, well, I'm gonna say she would have been an upgrade for him. Okay. Mm. And then I don't like how he tried to put down her upbringing when he was explaining. He was just like, oh, she's from where I'm from, blah, 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 blah. So step your game up. Like, again, stop being a bitch. There's not really much else to say about them except good luck. Good luck, I guess. Now I'm going to go to Caleb and Jaiden. I'm happy for Caleb that he found someone who he can have a real chance at getting a connection with, at building a connection with. I am happy for him. Uh, at this point in time, I'm not really that invested in them. I'm happy for him and, because I don't know her and I barely know him. So, but I'm glad. I'm happy for him. Whatever. Corbin and Permida. So, do I feel like Corbin deserved all the smoke that he got? Yes. Yes, I do. I certainly do. Corbin has no depth to me. He's like a vapid, uh, just, he's just a good looking kid. Okay. I will say this. He is playing the game, which he should be. And I do think Kenzi was being a little dramatic because she loves the attention. So she was being a little dramatic. Um, and truth be told, if she had really heard everything Corbin had to say about her, I think she'd be even more upset. Because Corbin knew, uh, let's be for real, Corbin knew who he was dealing with. And she I, yeah, she's a loose cannon. I think they're both playing the game. I feel like they're both two peas in the pod. I don't really know what she's going to do next right now, especially that she's really pissed at Corbin. But there's a thin line between love and hate. Okay. I hope she gives Dylan a fair chance because he seems like a nice guy. Although, if I'm being for real, right, I'm skeptical because you know who she was into Gall too, Gall, whatever. She was into him. So again, you never know what this chick is gonna do. Okay, Jen and Gall, Gall, just a big. I guess he's Jen's type. Like I don't want. He's a not me, not attractive to me. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'm happy for her too. I'm happy for her like I'm happy for Caleb. All I know is that she better hang on to him and while Kenzie's around. She better hang on to him and keep one eye open because we already know she has no issues going after somebody else's guy, coupled up, friend or not, whatever. And I know that's not like her guy, whatever. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all seen her in action. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know what's up. Melanie insincere, not so sincere. The one thing I will say is that I do like how Sincere took his L. He just took his L. But Melanie, you should have chose Corey. And another one, thank you. You should have chosen Corey. Okay, my dear. Mm. I will say this: Melanie showed that she is still emotional, feisty, unpredictable chick that he supposedly likes. There's some guys that like that shit. Like for real, really like that shit. So, she really cares for him. I knew she was gonna pick him, even though at the end, Corey did his thing. But she's gonna let him know. She picked him, but she's gonna let him know that he was out of pocket. She's gonna set him straight. But aren't you still gonna have doubts? Because he keeps doing the same mess. He keeps pulling the same stunt. She's just one of those people that wears her emotions on her sleeves and you can take it or leave it. Now, Sincere is definitely gonna have to make up. He's gonna have some making up to do for the shenanigans that he pulled. You know, he did it with Soul, and she was there. She didn't see it, but listen, he was all kissing and cuddling and held up with that girl in the bed. So please, Lord, and you know, the audience has an opportunity to bring back one girl as well. Ooh, it might be her, which, if they do, he needs to stand on business because from where I see it, he's still a little flighty too. And again, I really wish she would have chose Corby. Gosh darn it, Trinity and Bryce. Oh my God, they're so cute. I wasn't expecting to be like rooting for them, but a sliver now, a sliver of maturity won out for Bryce. When I say a sliver, I mean a sliver because I know maturity in Bryce might not, but you know, he was not playing about Trinity and he kept it real for the most part. And he even tried to talk some sense into the rest of the guys at Casa Amor, right? And he because he was saying he was like, hey, you know, don't have a knee jerk reaction because you saw these pictures. You know, stick to what you know. Blah 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 blah. So maybe it was successful with Zach, but I don't know because I do wonder if that girl did not get booted off, would the outcome be the same where Zach's concerned? But back to Trinity and Bryce, I just thought they were so freaking cute. That's all. That's all. I'm rooting for them. I thought they were cute. Now, Kada and Zach. Listen, would Zach have chosen Kada if that girl did not get kicked off? That question will always be with me. That question will always stick in my mind. And if Kada finds out, like you know, maybe when they do movie night, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Would she wonder the same? Hmm. Hmm. Would she? I'm just like And then the other thing too, I feel like when they got intimate, I feel like that's probably why he didn't want to be intimate because he was thinking, "Yo, what if I meet somebody else that I really really like and I've been intimate with her, blah blah blah," which is crazy. I'm trying not to judge, but I'm judging. I'm trying not to judge, but I'm judging because what? Mm, mm. Here's the thing, like, why did you sleep with him when um you knew them be there be you know what who deserves better? Melanie, definitely Aniya. I don't know about the rest, but those two obviously. uh Probably Kada too. I hope y'all vote for the right people. And that's your drop. Take what you need, leave the rest, and move gently into whatever comes next. If you enjoyed this entertainment moment, share it with somebody who could use a little. Well, there wasn't a lot of calm because I was really hyped. Who could use a little joy today? Like, share, subscribe, and do all the things. Please and thank you. And remember to live light and stress well.